almost half of House destinations voted to end aid to Israel. The measure was a provision in a broader foreign affairs bill that would have cut a total of $3.3 billion in military and humanitarian assistance to the Jewish state. On Wednesday, the measure failed 104 to 314, with 10 representatives voting present and all but one Republican, Representative Thomas Massie, the bill's sponsor, voting no. Yet 103 Democrats supported the cut while 98 opposed it, a split that cuts across the party's leadership. /N reaching this decision didn't happen overnight. In the weeks before the vote, Democrats were wrestling over how to respond to Massie's proposal. Some saw the amendment as a vehicle to voice anti-war criticism and to pressure Israel over its actions in Gaza, the West Bank and Lebanon. Others feared that a blanket cut would damage long-standing ties and compromise U.S. security interests in the region. /N Representative Greg Casar, chair of the Congressional Progressive Caucus, urged 78 members to follow his lead, writing that the American people are crying out for an end to U.S. tax dollars subsidizing Israel's military. He framed the vote as the only way to brand the U.S. government's support for Israel's war conduct as a policy failure. /N The divide also ran through the M party's leadership. Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries and No. 3 Democrat Pete Aguilar cast votes against the amendment. Minority Whip Catherine Clark broke ranks by supporting it, saying she backed the measure because she believed we must change course. Meanwhile, Nancy Pelosi, the former speaker, called the amendment an unfortunate choice but said she would support it for the message it sends. /N The result was a defeat for the amendment, but the numbers paint a stark picture. More than half of the Democratic caucus voted to cut dermata aid, signaling shifting sentiments within a party that has long been an unequivocal supporter of Israel. Whether the measure will spark a broader realignment or merely illustrate a temporary bout of discontent remains to be seen. The debate is a reminder that even within a single party, policy positions can evolve rapidly in response to global events and domestic pressure. /N That's the story behind House votes and a shifting stance on aid to Israel. Thank you for listening. I'm Alex Hughes. Validating the unexpected shifts ease we can keep on. Until next week, keep your questions coming and stay tuned for the next episode.